This week's question was, why does consistency matter? Well, last year, my husband and I got married on September 7th, and one of my best friends, Kelly, she actually married us. And as she was preparing her ceremony speech, she called us to ask just a couple of questions. Well, one of the questions were kind of challenging. I mean, most of them are straightforward, like, what do you love most about each other? Or what was your first impression when you met? But then she asked, when did you know that you loved each other? Seems like a pretty easy question, but it wasn't, because there just really wasn't one day or one moment that I could remember or think of that made me fall in love with Jake. Because I didn't fall in love with him the day he told me that he loved me. I fell in love with him because at the end of every day, he asked me, Lauren, how has your day been? And he genuinely cared to know the answer. I didn't fall in love with him when he bought me flowers or anything great or for my birthday. I fell in love with him because when I was overwhelmed with work without asking, he would just do things around the house so I didn't have to. I fell in love with him because he showed me that he loved me every single day. Because it's not about intensity, it's about consistency. You don't get in shape because you go to the gym one day and you work so hard you can barely move. You get in shape for working out 20 to 30 minutes every day. And you're not suddenly considered an incredible athlete because you gave it your all one day. You become an incredible athlete because you show up and give it your all every day. Because the problem is that we often treat things that we want with intensity. But if you've ever been a New Year's resolution and you didn't make it past January, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's not about some big event or some grandiose act. There's not some event that suddenly makes us fall in love. There's no moment where you're suddenly in shape or become an incredible athlete. It's an accumulation of small acts, seemingly insignificant on their own, but when we pair them together with consistently, that add up to falling in love, being in shape, and being that incredible athlete. And so today's message is that you do not need some big act to become great. It's about showing up today, doing the little things right, and then doing that again tomorrow, the next day, and then the day after that.